Hello guys and welcome to your guide to Gumloop for 2025. If you're a small business owner, creator, or solopreneur, you know how much time is wasted on repetitive tasks, answering the same customer questions, processing simple orders, or qualifying leads. Gumloop is an AI platform designed to solve this by letting you build and train your own custom AI agents. These are actually called loops inside of this platform, and these are going to allow you to handle these tasks for you without any coding required. We are going to build a real world AI agent from scratch. We will be, an online store that is going to sell custom posters, and our goal is to create an AI that can automatically answer common customer support emails. Let's build our first AI employee. Something that I love about this platform is the fact that you can totally start for free and you don't even need like an account. You can just click on get started and you're going to be, welcome to this dashboard. So you don't even have to set up your account. This is actually amazing. So this is the main dashboard and it all starts with creating a new agent. I'm just going to click on create a new flow in here. By the way, guys, I actually forgot to tell you, but you can just go to your settings in here and go to general to create your own profile and your own account, okay? If you want to have like your credits and your flows in a single space. But let's actually jump back to the, triggers, to the automation tool. The first thing that we need to do is the triggers, okay? There's two things that you have. You have the triggers and the actions as usual. I'm going to add, first of all, a trigger. So I'm just going to click on this button here, and because we're automating emails, I'm going to choose a new email trigger. So I'm just going to go to Gmail Reader in here, and I'm going to connect my account. You're going to see something here that says sign in. So you're just going to sign in. And I want you to activate this as a trigger, okay? So set it to yes. This is going to activate, when a new unread email is going to arrive in your Gmail inbox or specific label, okay? So yeah, just set this on. Now for the label, I just want you to go to inbox. So this means that this is going to get to your inbox. And from here, you can choose to gather different information about this email. For example, the body of the email, that's a standard pretty much. But you can also get like the, for example, recipient address and see if there's something else, like a subject maybe, or things like that. Or sender display names, okay? We're going to get all of this data in here. Now, once it's ready, we have to add the actions, okay? So what are you gonna do? You're gonna click on this little button here. But before that, I'm just gonna add a filter. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna add a filter. I'm just gonna put it in here and I'm gonna connect it to this, output, to the output of my email reader. Now, I'm gonna choose to filter by subject and I'm gonna give the input as a subject as well. And the condition type, I want the subject to contain a particular word that is going to be question. That way I know that it's like a customer service inquiry. So I'm going to go to contains, text contains, and I'm just going to go for the, question word in here. Now that we have filtered all of the, emails with this particular word, we're going to add an action for sure. Now this is what the agent is going to do. I'm going to choose this AI, this using AI, okay? And I'm going to go to Ask AI. And also what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect the output to this using AI here. And I'm going to give this a prompt. I'm going to basically say that, write an email to this customer, whatever. So it says, you're a friendly customer support agent for this. Use the provided knowledge base to answer the user questions from the email body. Be helpful and concise. And then you can just choose the certain model that you want to use. I'm just going to give this to default, but yeah. And the output for this node is going to be the response from the AI, of course. Now I'm finally going to add a node which is going to be send email, right? So I'm just going to go to a Gmail, I believe as well. And I'm going to select the Gmail sender and I'm going to drag it here and I'm going to connect it, right? So this is going to be, this is going to take our output from the AI tool. So yeah, I can just, go here and I can drag this field. This is going to be the response from our AI. Notice, guys, that we actually need like a recipient and a subject and things like that. So we're actually going to have to also connect these outputs of the, the Gmail reader to this so that we can have the recipient, which is going to be the recipient addresses, and the subject, I can just make something up. I can just make like a, something or response to your query, whatever. So this is how the workflow looks pretty much. You have a new email that is going to come in. The AI drafts a reply, and we're going to send that reply using the custom fields that we have in this workflow. We're gonna click on save for the time being. Okay, auto format when saving. Okay, yes. This is gonna make it look a little bit better. It's gonna make it look like this, which is a little bit more aesthetic. And now that it's saved, we can actually edit the name and we can put something like, customer service reply or things like that. Before you unleash your agent on real customers, you need to test it. Gumloop has a functional, running or testing pipeline that you can use by just clicking in here. Okay, so just click in here and you're going to be able to test it. If you want to use your own knowledge database, for example, a certain document like a PDF or things like that, what you can do is you can connect this AI tool with another node such as this one that is extract data. So you're going to have to upload a certain file in here, all right? And now you know what to extract the data from. This is going to be data from your company, like a PDF that summarizes your functions and your products and things like that. So you can just connect this in here, and yes. So that's pretty much it for this tool, okay? The process that is very simple to use, that's its greatest strength. The trigger and action workflow is incredibly intuitive for non-technical users. The ability to upload your own documents as a knowledge base is powerful and makes customization easy. The only cons that I find here is that for highly complex tasks, maybe it's not going to be so good. For processes where you need like a lot of conditional logic, you might find the workflow builder a bit limiting and a bit frustrating, okay, compared to other tools. But its power relies on its simplicity. So yep, that's pretty much it, and thank you so much, guys.